Hey guys, I was at Costco today and I was looking for, actually I wasn't really looking for this, I just saw this and I thought that was pretty useful. It's a $40 steamer. Actually, it's ExtremeSteam from Conair. Pretty interesting because it heats up in about 40 seconds to get to steam. And it's also handheld and it's compact, which is really darn cool. I actually have the older version that Conair had about probably 3 years ago. It was about $100 for a steamer. Basically, it had a little cart and you pulled it around and it has a long hose, and by the time the heat actually went through the thing to get to your jacket or your curtains, it was already cold. But I want to try this out because it comes with all these accessories already, and it basically says it gets super hot. So this is the Turbo Extreme Steam handheld fabric steamer, which I thought was pretty cool. It not only takes out wrinkles, which is what I really want to do for my curtains and my backdrop for my YouTube backdrops, but also it kills bugs and stuff. Apparently, in the instructions it says that it kills bed bugs and deodorizes and all this other fun stuff. And it also does 50% more steam. There's a turbo button for a hotter steam, and basically it's up to 50% hotter, 67 better results. That's all good. But the thing I got it for is because it produces steam very easily, and it's pretty compact in size. It does have the attachments already, which is pretty cool, including like a built-in creaser and stuff. But just pulling it out of the box, it's pretty simple. I like it. It's not bad. It's pretty compact in size. It's not as big as my rolling one that takes up like a lot of floor space in my closet. Not exactly too fond of dragging that around. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Not that much stuff here. Just the accessories package and the steamer, and also a pretty long cord. The cord is very, very long. But yeah, it looks pretty. It's pretty light, even with water in it. I haven't put water in it. I'll put it in a little later. But yeah, it comes with the cord. Comes with cord management. Pretty good. Pretty smart. Good design. Just hope you don't. It's not bad. There's actually the front part, the back part is actually this crease holder. So basically you clip this onto your clothing and you can actually steam and add a crease to your clothing like the cuffs and stuff. This front part is actually all aluminum. It gets super hot, super hot. You can probably use that as an iron, it gets that hot. The on and off buttons in the back, it just goes on and off. The cord actually swivels. So there's a swivel that goes up and down so it doesn't damage the cord, which is very smart. I thought that was a pretty smart idea. In the bottom part, those clips only hold that the water canister in. The water canister can actually go for about roughly around 20 minutes or 15 minutes of steam power, which is pretty nice because that's pretty much all I really need, to be honest. That'll probably knock out most of my shirts already. And here's the accessories. Basically, it comes in one little package. You have the silicone pulling thing, that clips on. It just clips on the top of it, and then you also have this that brush. And then you switch a brush with this little rack. That rack is actually supposed to distance your fabric away from the heat, and so it doesn't damage it. So you just slide it off the brush and slide on the distance thing. Not sure what that's really called, but that's really about it. And voila, there you go. Not really that, yeah, so I like how the cord comes with cord management and stuff as well, which is pretty cool, and that water canister just comes right off, which is nice as well. I'm using distilled water, and they actually ask you to use distilled water. You don't have to use distilled water, but I'm putting distilled water so I don't have to deal with calcium deposits. So I have a little bottle with me when I do my that I took off from a bigger distilled water bottle. It's a little bit more efficient than pouring a big jug of distilled water. And there's it's kind of like those old it's just like that little topper there. It's a little silicone topper that stopper that basically you fill there's a little part where you fill it on the top, and like so. That's why I'm using a small bottle instead of using the whole gallon of distilled water. It really doesn't hold that much. I think I put about probably around 3 or 4 ounces in there to fill it up. It really didn't take up that much at all. And you put the top back on, nice and snug. And you take a cloth and just wipe off all that other water that I overfilled on. But yeah, but basically once you plug it in, it goes into standby and ready mode, and then it goes ready in about like 40 seconds or 30 seconds. So it's really fast. But just be really careful because the front part actually gets really hot really fast. So you might want to put your attachments on while it's cold, or be careful when you're putting your attachments. See, look at that steam. Just be careful putting your attachments on when it's going on, because that steam just comes right out. So you slide. I'm gonna just slide the brush in because what I want to do is I want to actually make the creases on my curtain, this fabric curtain. I want to get rid of some of those creases. So let's give it a shot. I'm just using a normal one. I'm not even using the turbo yet. When I put the turbo, it gets really hot. And to be honest, I don't think I need that. On my first one, I actually did, I'm just going to use it on my curtain right now, just to see this really old curtain. See how much steam that pops out? It's pretty cool. So I'm just shooting it on it. I'm not even dragging the rubber on it, on the silicone. But it's pretty neat. This is very efficient. It's much better than using my old steamer that I have. But one or two puffs and pulls just takes out all those tiny wrinkles, which is pretty neat. I'm definitely gonna probably keep this thing. I'm gonna probably put a lot of mileage on this thing. My other one I just don't like bringing out because it just takes too much time to set up and clean and put away. But yeah, this is probably a lot more efficient than that of the other one. But yeah, look at it. It just clears off and straightens up everything. It's because of that silicone liner and also that brush. I'm just pulling it down to help it come through. I'm not sure if this is how you're supposed to do it, but I'm definitely like the results of this because it's just getting rid of all small little wrinkles. So that's really about it. Nice, and it doesn't have all those tiny little wrinkles, which is cool. Yay, there's a better shot of it. See? Wrinkles? No wrinkles. And let's try it on a shirt. So this is do it on the shirt too. There's lots of little micro wrinkles, so I want to get rid of those. I actually have to go through several passes with the shirt, but it's just one or two passes already takes out most of those wrinkles too, which is nice. Like I said, I'm going to actually use this on my backdrops for my videos. So what the heck, I might as well use it on my shirts because that's what I use every day to work. So this is actually very efficient, and especially when you throw your shirts like these cotton shirts. I throw it into the wash, and I usually just dry it in the dryer. But if I really didn't want to, because usually my dark clothes I don't dry, I just hang, and there's usually not that many wrinkles in it. But the lighter ones, I'm kind of lazy. I want to just throw it into the dryer and just quickly dry with all the lighter clothes. And it gets wrinkled because if you don't take it out in time, it just gets wrinkled. Like and you can only do dryers with your lighter clothes because it kind of pillows and stuff and just gets dull. I would never put like my dark dress shirts or dark clothing in the dryer because it just causes it to kind of pillow up. Anyways, a good tip is that this aluminum top is actually very hot. So be careful not to touch it. The on-off switch is on the bottom, which is nice. It's pretty cool too. The fact you can turn the thing off. The attachments are pretty cool. Again, it gets really hot there, so be very careful taking on and off the attachments. And I hope you had a good fun with this video. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching. See ya next time. Bye-bye.